Hello. I'll wait a few minutes for more people to come on before I start. Got a couple seconds. Hi, Candy. And Jeanette, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Kim, oh, hi, Kim. Hello, Leanne. Good afternoon to you. I'm going to be making a bee wreath today, but first I would like to say, hi to everybody and welcome you to this segment of the April Showers page, The Hop, presented by Candy Cruz Design School. I'm new in it. Only been on a few months, and it's been very educational for me. Love it a lot. Feel free to share the videos if you like my page, and thank you for joining us today. And stay tuned because there's a lot of designers on today. It starts at 12 and it goes up until 8 o'clock tonight, today and tomorrow, and I'm sure you're going to see a lot of beautiful things. And today I'm going to be making a bee wreath. I already did my base. This is done on a Joann Fabrics 24-inch evergreen. And I did it with like 3 or 4 different kinds of mesh. I use the polka dot mesh, which is, I think is really, really cute that they have coming out this with the border trim, the black, and then the regular, and I splashed a little bit of yellow. I already have this anchored in because I'm a little slow. I haven't really done any lives, I don't think, since last year. I was getting into my YouTube page and that, and then I had a knee replacement. And I was making attachments, making fabric balls and pumpkins and all these different things, and it's easy to hide behind that, but you need to get out there and let people see your things. So I'm really thankful that they're having this little marathon going on for the next 2 days because it has forced me to come forward. So get started. I put this on this attachment. I got this from the Bayou Boys, and I think I got it through Candy's affiliate link for a percentage off, and I have a little bee. And these are going to be my ribbons that I'm going to use. I have one of these. I thought I had 2, but I only have 1. So that's what we're going to be putting in there. And I've already got this attached. I used bond wire, put it in the back, wrapped it all around there, and then I brought it through and hooked it to my frame so it'll be nice and secure. And I wanted to make sure I didn't have any issues with it. I'm going to be putting it on this. I normally don't do my wreaths on this. I usually do it on my wall, but I couldn't figure out how I was going to manipulate with the Mevo and everything on how it was going to work out. So be patient. And also I ovaled my my wreath frame because I like that rounded kind of look. And I also made sign that we're going to put in there. I think I'm going to put that over there. I'm going to start over here with this. I've got like 3 or 4 different ribbons that I'm going to use. And the ribbons in that, I got those, some of these, this right here I know I got from Ribbons to Bows. And the other ones I think I got in my craft outlet. That's where I got most of my mesh. That's where all of that came from. I think it was Craft Outlet. We're going to put this in over here. How is everyone doing today? I live in Michigan, and I only want you to know that today is like a beautiful day. It's like the first beautiful day we've had in a while. It's supposed to be 70 today, which will be lovely. Because we've had winter, hasn't been warm at all, rainy, kind of cold. I'm going to stick this right through and secure it to my frame. Also, I use the ties when I make my bows, but I also use these that I buy from Craft Outlet. They come like 25, I think, in a package, and you can get them for around I think they're like $2.25. I get them in every color. because it really, to attach your stuff, it makes it really secure. And it doesn't, and they don't move. So we'll see how this works. I don't know, this one thing slides on this all the time, so we'll see if I can do it up here. I love that wreath that the lady before me, and I forget her name, that she made. That was really cute. I love those heads. I just got one that I bought, and I don't even remember who I bought it from. And it's for Halloween. I'm going to drape this down. Should have maybe left that a little bit longer. I usually make my bows when I'm doing it, because I find that I usually end up wanting them longer or wanting them shorter or something. But we're going to just secure it in through here with one of the ties to the frame. Also, I'd like to thank Owl. Cheryl, she's on here and she's going to moderate for me. She's my friend, and she does that. And Leanne for putting this all together. So nice. She did a wonderful job. This up here. Yeah, I haven't used I have a Mevo and I haven't used it, and oh my gosh, I went live last night on YouTube, and oh, well, I went live, but it didn't go on. I don't know what I did. You find that when you make attachments and things like that, you know, you just going live you don't even think about it. But I know it's something that you have to do if you want to grow. All right. I think I'm going to put my sign in up here. And I just, I use the bead press on this, and I use the 26 gauge wire on it, because it doesn't show. Usually that's how I attach these, the middle signs. And I'm going to take my little weaver, the weaver deaver here, to see if I can get this through. Well, if I can see it, to get it through the little hole there. I find putting on signs are the trickiest. Sometimes they just go right on, and other times, oh my gosh, you can just have such a time with it. And I have flowers too. I have some flowers. I'm not real fond of the greens that I found to put on this, so I'm not sure. I don't know if I'll glue those in or not, and just have to wait and see. I love all the new meshes that they're coming out with. I think they're just so pretty. And this is the weaving needle right here. I think this is for crocheting. I would like to get a metal one. I've seen somebody had a metal one, but I don't know where I've looked everywhere. These are plastic, and I'm constantly bending them. Actually, I want to make one of those to hold it that like Candy has. I have to get a palette so I'm sure I can figure that out. And I'm just tying it to the frame. I'm using the top and the bottom part. this to this side frame. I'm gonna get my little fingers in here. I see people that glue everything in and it just stays. Not me. I don't know why. Just don't seem to have that little talent there. All right. Got those two things in. My little bear. I think this bear is so cute. So I'm going to hi Cindy. I am going to I think I'm going to put some ribbon over on this side, maybe a little bit on the bottom. I think I have enough left. Just going to scrunch it up. Let's get a little bit more down there. There's a bit of the bee stuff in here. This bee one, I've had this one. I think this is from last year. Twist it. Just about the same size. The other one I cut a little bit shorter than what I wanted. And this one, I love this one. I don't know where I got this, because I think I had it from last year. It's just really cute. See if my fingers can keep all this together. I'm just twisting it, and I don't really measure. Sometimes I just know. This is about a 7-inch loop. So I'm just bringing it down each time a little bit shorter. That looks a little bit long. I'm going to make a little twist it around my finger. I see that Candy, when she does it, and she just does it so effortlessly. I haven't mastered that one yet. And I'm going to I use a tie, and then I use one of my black ties to anchor it in. I really like those. I use them a lot. I have them in every color. They really, really help you anchor things in. I use wire on some things, but most of anything else, I use these. Slip it through. She was talking about equipment. Yes, I think that equipment is one of the major things when you're doing things like this. The better your equipment is, the better job you can do. straighten this out a little bit. And I usually take it in the back and then I twist it up. And let's these I will, because I'm not sure how long I'm going to want them. I'm just dovetailing the ends of these. A little short for me. That's what I'm finding. This is just a little bit short for me. I hope you can see that, what I'm doing, so I can see. Yeah, I made something last night on when I was doing that thing on YouTube, and here I went through the whole thing, and then I went to go, I seen it in my YouTube studio and everything, and somehow I don't even know how I have no idea what I didn't do right, but it didn't shoot onto YouTube. All this technology it's enough for your brain, I'll tell you. All right, I'm going to stick this through right here and through here. Then I'm going to secure it to the frame with that black tie. And I was really slow. That's why I thought I better get part of this work done, because I'll never get done. They'll be like, my God, woman, how long is it going to take you? Now the one thing about this frame here is that it's got links on it, and it moves. I never thought, I should have probably put some Velcro on the bottom of it, and then it would stick. It would stay. Now that I'm looking down at it, that would have been a smart thing. Now these frames that I got from Joann's, the first time I bought them, and I got them last fall, I think, they had a sale on them, and they were like $4.99 for the 24-inch. And I'm going to tell you something, these things are like perfect for a 24-inch, especially when you ship it, because it fits just perfect in the box. Because I buy a lot of Walmart ones too, and it just seems like they get so big. That I'm gonna tighten this up. That by the time I get them in the box, it's just awful. I just shipped one that was, I thought it was a Joann's, but it wasn't. It was a Walmart, and oh my gosh. And then I ordered bigger boxes, and they didn't come in, so I had to end up shipping it. And I know it probably got there, and it was all squished, even though I patted it really good. All right, now I think I got it. Yeah, this is a little bit low for me. I'm not going to put that in there. I'm going to scrunch this up and bring it down here. Find 2 ties where I can tie it in. Cut it off. I think he is so cute. I'm going to tell you something. The name of my shop is just Peachy, and Peachy was my puppy that's no longer here. And she loved little animals. And I know she would have tried to take that one right off the table. She would have loved it. I might have gotten that in just a little bit too tight, but I have a tendency, I'm trying to make things, Katie was talking about that, putting the bows in, making them tight. Well, I do that all the time. And they look like they're like pinched. We're going to cut this off. I might cut it shorter, I don't know. I'll just wait and see. After I get it on the wall, because this is short for me. And I think I'll roll this one up a little bit. Might cut these down too. I'm not sure. I just throw everything on the floor, and then I do a lot of cleaning after I'm done. I want to thank all of you ladies for stopping in here. I have this. I only have one of these. I have one of these, and I have another little bee. It's a little bit different. He had to have an eye operation because I fell on the floor and I knocked the eye off. I wish I had 2 of these, but I do not. I think. What I did is I took a skewer and I just stuck it in there to glue it so I can attach it up here. I'm not sure, but I am going to put one of my balls. I'm going to put a ball over here. These are the ones that that's what I've been playing with for the last few months, making balls and things with material. Originally I was a sewer. Normally I just put maybe we'll go down a little further. No, I don't want it that way. I'm gonna tie this off with a tie, and then I'll glue that. I'll glue it in. But I'm gonna take this. You know, you have all these little ties in here. You might as well take advantage of it. Yeah, see, it's a slipping. All right. I think I'm going to put a little bit of ribbon down there. What would you do? I don't know how much I have left of this. Yeah, I have enough. It's actually kind of hard, I think, to see it this way. I gotta look at it. I think I probably will move that bow a little bit. I have to remember not to put too much junk in here. Let's see. Same size. I'm going to use some of this. Not sure. I know this has wire in it, but it's like it's sticking. Thank you about my apron. I made the apron, and my friend Cece from Cece's Reefs and Decor, she put my peachy on top of there, but I made the apron. I was thinking maybe I might make some of them. See, and then there I go start making things that are not, you know. Because I originally was a sewer for years. I sewed. My aunt lived in southern Illinois, and she's the one that got me into the crafting. Because they had Friday night craft nights at her house. It used to crack me up whenever I would go down there to pick her up. On Friday nights, all the ladies in the neighborhood would come over, and they always had little projects that they were doing. It was a lot of fun. She's from a small town in Illinois. And that's what they did every Friday night. Yeah, I think I made my first reef down there. It was a grapevine. I had no idea what I was doing. But those ladies did. Actually, I was a hairdresser. I retired 2 years ago with COVID. Been a hairdresser my whole life. Worked off and on for probably around 30 years, maybe longer. And when COVID came, I thought, no, I guess this is the end. And I'm glad that that's when I started, I mean, I've always done crafts and things and made things and people bought it, but I never really seriously went in for business with it until then. I'm glad I had it because I don't know what I would have done stopping work and being isolated the way that we were. I'd have went out of my mind. There we go. I'm going to put this one down below. It's already 2:30. Oh goodness, I got to speed it up. I'm as slow as not. Down below. Wanted to put something down here because the tag was on the bottom of this and I could not get that tag off without ripping the whole bottom part of it off. I don't know if they had to put it on with extra crazy glue or what, but I could not get it to come off. So if I put something like this there, you won't see it underneath. And I'm going to secure this to the frame. Look at the other time. Yeah, this is not going to work. It's way too low for me. I'm going to set it on here. It's too difficult to do it on this. Alright, that's much better. Alrighty, I'm going to stick this right in through here, bring it down, and secure it to the frame. And I lost my ball. That's okay. Yeah. I'm going to take this and put it coming out of the bow. Make sure I got that in nice and tight. Which I'm not really positive it is. And let's take a look at this and see where we want this. I'm going to stick this one right in here. I'm sticking it through the frame, and then I'm going to use one of the ties to tie it off, then I'll glue it. glue pot right over here. Putting it all on the bottom of it, just sticking it to the mesh, because that will hold it, especially with that stick in there. I usually don't use the sticks. What I usually do, and I didn't do it this time, and I should have, I usually take that bind wire and I stick it inside there. I just put a hole in there, I put it inside there, and then I like twist it up, and then I take that and I twist it to the frame. And I think it does. I don't know why I did it this way. I think it's much better the other way. I won't do that again. Yes, Candy did a design this week for the class, and it was what she did with that. She did a lemon wreath. It was so cute, so cute. For an attachment. Let me see what I got going here. I'll get my big ball, put it back in. Put this over here, and then we'll put some flowers in it. Oh, I knocked off one of my things. Put these little blingy bees on my stuff. I put a few on this too, to give it a little bling. Must have fell off when it fell on the floor. Got these from Amazon. Amazon didn't get anything. So now, let's see, let's put this right here. Oh, he's gonna have it. Glad I didn't glue him out. Too close. I'm just twisting this on, and then I'll slap some glue on it. And I think the binding wire on there works much better than the sticks. I guess if I ran it through the mesh, maybe, but I don't know. I don't know, I think I got this bow in the wrong spot, but it will stay there for now. I'm going to tie this one in right here. I don't think I'm going to put that other one in, only because it doesn't look like this one exactly. And I will put, I'm going to put them down closer here. The only bad about this is you can't really see what you got going on. So I definitely got to get myself either that or figure out how I can shoot my wall, because that's usually how I do it. I'm just going to tie him in. I'm not really sure where I want him until I get it up on the wall. And I don't want to glue him and then have to rip it all apart. Let's see if we can get him in there where he'll stay. I use my mesh a lot to prop all my stuff up. So, oh, that looks really cute. I think I need some ribbon up here. Okay, adjust this. Got some bees over there. So, how do you think it's going today? You guys liking this or not? I think it's a lot of fun to get to see all the different things that people are making. And maybe learn some new techniques. I'm going to twist it. And, I don't know, it's about a 6-inch loop. 6-inch. I'm not really fond of yellow, and it's really funny that I have a lot of yellow things, so I really can't say that anymore. It's kind of crazy. I always felt I wasn't that fond of it. If you look at my yellow ribbon, I've got like 2 rows of it. This one like sticks. I don't think it's really got wire in it. I think this is like a rubbery substance on the edges of it, and it's like it's been stamped. Hello, Dawn. I see you. And Kathy. I can read from here. I'm half blind, I think. Thank you guys for stopping by here. And checking this out. Are we the same size? Yeah, I guess we are. And we'll do some of that. I have to find some more of this. This is really cute. I don't even know what size is. What is this? It's a little, it's like an inch, a little over an inch. With the, I don't know where I got this. I like this in a bunch of colors. It's like an 1.5 inches. It looks smaller. I have it in the bigger ones, but and I know I got it last year. But that's cute. I guess if I had good bookkeeping, I would know exactly where I got it, wouldn't I? It's like I start out really good right after tax time, and then it just all goes. Don't like to do books. Hunter is here. My granddaughter. Hello, Hunter. Is this how you talk to your grandma? Just watch her on, since I haven't heard from you, little girl. I'm always making my granddaughters feel guilty if they don't call me. One's 22 and the other one is going to be 19. I'll say, I'll text them and say, did your grandma pass away? And I didn't find out. Such a bad grandma. So you have to look at this. I have a hard time reading any of it. I'm very bad at that. I'll never be the type of person that can sit and talk and do all this at the same time. I don't think. I don't see that happening with me. Uh-oh, I only got a few more minutes. I might not get to my flowers. See how slow I am? I'm telling you. I'm going to have to put like a stopwatch on me. But I definitely will take a picture if I don't get it completed. So you can see. It's probably because I have so much junk that I put in them. I put way too much stuff in them. Way, way, way too much. Yes, my granddaughter. I need to talk to her. I need my flower beds cleaned out before she starts going up north, and I never see her for the rest of the summer. I should have had her over here while it was still cool. Although I think this year I'll be able to do much more than what I've done. Last year I couldn't do anything. Kind of miss not working out in my yards. Something I always enjoyed. All my flowers and stuff. Did I get them all? Got one more. I'm a messy crafter. And then I clean up after I'm all done. I usually have stuff everywhere. Now, when I'm done, Sweet Tea Wreath. Let me get the name of this right, because I probably won't finish this. But I'm slow. Can't help it. It's Connie from Sweet Tea Wreaths. She comes up after me, and I'm sure she has something delightful to show everyone. Everything has been so pretty. I love those strawberries that she did. Those are so cute. Getting so many ideas. I guess that's really what's great about this, is because it gives you ideas on things, and things that are cute. And I'm thinking this needs to come up more, but I'm going to put this in over here. And I'm going to secure it to the frame. Yeah, I think I put too much stuff in here. That's just me. And Candy's design school and that, if you're interested, I'm sure that she will leave a link in there so that you could see what she has to offer, because I've learned a lot, I will say. Especially with making bows and things like that. She has a lot. She has a lot to give. I will tell you that. And just little things that you don't really think about. With posting things. Easy, quick things. For people that are challenged with technology, which I am. this, I think it's going to come down. So I'm not going to touch that part of it, but I'll show you what I've got done so far, and then I've got some flowers that are going to go in there. I think I got all the other little goodies already in. All my little things. I just love this little bear. I think he's so cute. But I wish I only have one of these. This is so pretty. And I don't know why I never buy anything in ones. I have these greens. I don't really like these greens, but I guess I have to do. And most of my flowers have come from, these I think were from Joann's. These are from Walmart and Hobby Lobby. I did cut some of this in there, and I'd like to thank everyone for stopping by and visiting with me. I really appreciate it. These are really long. I'll chop these a little bit. I've enjoyed myself. The time just flew by, and so hopefully now I'll get off my lazy buns and start doing lives. Because once you do it, it's not as scary as you think, especially with the technology that they have now that I've got this thing running right. Because I don't know what I did last night. That was hysterical. I will tell you. I was like, oh my God, I went through all that and it's not even on, didn't even come on. It's weird though, it showed up that it was on, but it wasn't. Yes, and if you want to sell, you have to. You have to do lives. I do a lot locally and things like that, but I think now I want to do a little more. I want more. So let's cut this down, and then again, Sweet Tea Connie. I know Connie from another group that I'm in, that she was in. I don't know if she's still in it or not, but her name of hers is Sweet Tea Wreaths, and her name is Connie, and she does really cute things because I have seen her work before. She did a beach wreath that was just adorable. I need to cut this in half too. So, if you have to leave to go and see her, and make sure you look at Candy's school, for design school, because it is really good, and you will learn a lot. And I want to thank Leanne for putting this on, because she's done a wonderful job with that, and all the designers with the school are really, really, really talented. I really like this. Why did I only get one? I never get one. Let's see. I'm going to end up cutting this off. Oh yeah. Oh, I do like that. Those I'm going to put up by the BB. I also got these. These are really cute too. This is from Walmart. These were from Walmart. These are Walmart's last year. I got a couple of those. And mine didn't have them last year, but they had some this year. It was really kind of crazy. I got it long and spindly. I don't know. I'm not liking that. I do like this though. Usually I make up like little, I take flowers, put them together, and make like it's a, I think my cutters need some oil. It's kind of chopped off there. We like this one. We like that one. Something thicker. I really do like these. I think these were from Regency. I don't remember where I got them, but I like these tubular little things. Those are different and they're cute. Yeah, I think I need some oil on this. Oh yeah, that's really cute. Let's see if this, I don't really like this, but that's the only thing I could find. And I really do have a lot of greens and stuff. I just don't know where I cleaned everything. All right, this is, I'll just show you what we have. And I want to thank everyone for stopping by and watching me do this. Sorry I'm so slow. Maybe next time I'll be much faster. I'm old. I can play that number really good. And I'm sure Candy thanks you for watching, everyone that has watched our little marathon going on here. And I'll see you next time. And be kind. Alrighty.